tsu, tsu. Ich, ni, san. Tsu, tsu, tsu. Down, down, down. Tsu. You probably noticed that tsu in katakana looks very similar to shi in katakana. Okay? It's sideways and flipped from each other. Tsu, ich, ni, san. Tsu, compare that to shi, ich, ni, san. Shi always goes up at the end in katakana. But tsu always goes down at the end in katakana. And the way to remember that is this. In hiragana, tsu, okay, let's compare that to hiragana shi. Hiragana shi. Okay? How do we remember what's what? Tsu in hiragana goes down at the end, doesn't it? It goes across, and then down at the end in hiragana, tsu. So in katakana, it also goes this way and then down at the end in katakana. So in hiragana and in katakana, tsu goes down at the end. What about shi? In hiragana, shi goes up at the end. It goes curve and then up at the end in hiragana shi. So katakana shi does the same thing. It goes ich, ni, and then up at the end in katakana. So it goes up at the end in hiragana, shi goes up at the end in katakana also. But tsu goes down at the end in hiragana, so it goes down at the end in katakana. Okay? Also, compare these two. Hiragana tsu and hiragana shi look very similar, but they're flipped over and backwards from each other. Okay? That's also true for katakana, right? Katakana tsu and katakana, gomenasai. And katakana shi also look very similar, just sideways and flipped from each other. Okay? So that's kind of how they're related. When you see tsu, this is how you remember that this one is tsu. Think of this as a slide, a playground slide. Okay? And when you use the slide with other children around, you always should go down the slide, because if somebody's coming up the slide and you're trying to go down the slide, you'll have a collision and someone will get hurt. So, if this is a slide, you always go down the slide. That's another hint that this line, you should always draw it down instead of up. Okay? So this is a playground slide. And these are two children sliding down the slide. But instead of pronouncing this as two children, I want you to pronounce it as tsu children. Okay? So these are tsu children sliding down the slide. Instead of two children sliding down the slide, I want you to say this in a silly way. I want you to say it as tsu children sliding down the slide. Okay? And hopefully that will help you remember that this is tsu, and you go down as you write it. Tsu children sliding down the slide. はい。はい。このカタカナは手、1、2、3。手、1、2、3。手。Notice that it's similar to chi for cheerleader, but what's different? This part's not connected. Okay? Another difference is that these both go straight across. So you're both going to write them in this direction. Whereas chi, you went this way, and then across, and then down by connecting them. Okay? These two are not connected. Ich, ni, and then start in the bottom middle and go down. te, te, te. Think of telephone wires going across the sky, being supported by a telephone pole. 2 telephone wires on a telephone pole. Te, te. はい、このカタカナは、と、と、と、1、2。と。はい、ヒントは、totem pole. Totem pole. Do you know the kind of monuments that Native Americans carved, especially like in the northeastern part of the United States? And it would have animal faces, for example, and it would tell a story about that family clan, or it would have some significant meaning for them to build a monument. Okay, so this is to for totem pole. はい、このカタカナは何ですか？ヒントは何ですか？はい、そしてこのカタカナ、ヒントは何ですか？カタカナの名前は何ですか？はい、最後にこのカタカナは何ですか？ヒントは何ですか？